Hi, welcome to Passion for Life with Dee and Friends, and I'm Dee, and I'm here with my friends, and thank you for coming and tuning in, and we're sharing our passions. My passion is all about knowledge and helping people just have the best life and through education, and I find power is knowledge, so you have to share your power so that people can just live a better life. So I'm here with my friends, and actually I have two friends that are first timers, and you're going to say, wow, this is so cool. I have an old friend and a new friend, and I'm going to say hi to my old friend for the first time. Hi, Jean, how you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm doing well.
Good.
I'm doing well.
Well,
I need to be looking.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Passion for Life, and I know you're kind of like, oh, she goes with everything, and so she just came on out to support me and share and find out all about our friend, our new friend, and actually Jean and I go back probably about 40 years or so, or
Absolutely.
maybe longer.
Yes.
And but you living in Houston, Texas, and you're coming to visit. So I said, come on out and join us and share your passion. And so, what's your passion for life?
Well, first off, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
And as far as my passion is for happiness.
Okay.
Okay, I think we can all fulfill the things in our life that we want if we're happy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that happiness gives you an energy.
Yes.
And I think that's important for all of us.
Yes. Yes. And we have to be happy.
Absolutely.
And this world is a crazy world right now, and to just make people feel fulfilled and happy and be able to help them have the best life.
Right.
And happy is part of it. You have to go to that happy place.
Absolutely.
I do believe that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I believe that. So, hi, Mary.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome to Passion.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I'm so
Thank you
happy.
for having me.
Yes, I'm so happy to have you.
Yeah.
And actually, she's a new friend, and she has a lot going on. I'm like, oh, so exciting to really share. And we got introduced through a mutual friend, and she said, Mary needs to be here because she has to share her passions and what you want to do for life. And so what is your passion for life?
My passion is health and wellness.
Yes.
You know, so I want to make sure that my health is good, everyone else's health is good, my friends, my family, people that I work for, my patients, co-workers. I think it's very important, and especially for healthcare professionals. A lot of times we don't take care of our own health.
Right.
So you have to take care of your own health so that you can take care of others.
Absolutely.
This is so true, so true. And I'm advocate for that for sure. You know, it's all about getting back to the basics.
Yes.
And it's just going back to the real stuff. You know, because people are doing all this processed foods and living artificially.
Yes.
And the artificial stuff is really affecting us.
Yes, it is.
And so in so many aspects. So you look wonderful. I don't
Thank
know how
you.
old you are, but I know that you are out there in the community helping people. You're in a lot of different groups. You actually are by profession
social worker.
Right. And then you are into doing your health and wellness business, and then you are into different groups, and we're going to talk about all that, you know. So where do we start? You know, like how did you get involved with wanting to help people be healthy and well?
Well, it started many years ago. I guess as a child, my mother had a garden at home. We had a garden every summer. We worked in the garden, and at the time, as a kid, you don't appreciate it. And but now, as an adult, I really appreciate it. You know, the efforts that she did, having tomatoes, you know, all sorts of vegetables and peppers, and it started there.
Really?
I haven't eaten red meat in over 30 years.
Really?
Yes, I grew up on it, but I stopped eating it for health reasons 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So I believe that what you put into your body is very important, and it
Absolutely.
affects and it shows.
Yeah.
So it shows in your skin,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
in
Yeah.
your body.
Mhm.
So I think it's very important.
Absolutely. I feel the same way because that's how I got into health and wellness because I was extremely toxic and very unhealthy for so
Right.
long. Actually, I had gastritis at age of 12, 13 years old. I was over 200 pounds at the age of 12. So I didn't know what healthy was.
Right.
My mother was so opposite on providing the healthy things. She just knew processed foods. That's what we
Right.
grew up on.
Okay.
But was your mom from down south? Or?
Yes. My mother
yeah.
is from Georgia, LaGrange, Georgia.
Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah. So
the
that's
southern
what-
roots
yeah,
are there.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
So that's important. That's my grandmother. She was from down south, so she lived to 101.
Oh,
And
God
the
bless
fact that she was eating healthy,
Yes.
Right.
whole foods, and she put body, mind, and spirit so that
Right.
everything connected, and she lived a good, healthy
Yes.
life. So because you're doing the right thing.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
if you do half, your body's going to only treat you half.
Absolutely.
So you, I don't know how old. I don't know whether you want to share, but it's all about that biological age, and
Yes.
you're doing amazing things because I saw
Thank
some
you.
pictures.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay, she's doing some. But so
Yeah.
now you went from just healthy eating because of
Yes.
your mom and what have you, and then you, as a young adult, you decided to help people with your social working,
Yes.
and
yes.
then you got involved.
I started out. I worked at Mercy Hospital
Okay.
For about 10 years, and it was in the field of social work. But I went back to get my master's at Howard University
Okay.
For a School of Social Work.
Okay.
So it was there that I really the passion for social work was so important. I did my undergraduate work at Hofstra University, and my major was psychology.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
So, in terms of, so you've been working with what kind of population with the social work?
I initially began in the mental health, field of mental health at Mercy Hospital. Then I went, after I got my master's in social work, I went into private practice, and I was doing, again, mental health. I was doing psychotherapy with children in Suffolk County with Dr. Lassiter. And from there, I went to Queens Hospital, which is now New York City Health Plus Hospitals.
Oh, okay, really?
Queens.
Okay, I had no clue.
Yes.
So, and
Many people still know it as Queens General.
right.
Then we went to Queens Hospital Center, and we're now New York City Health Plus Hospitals, Queens.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you work with what kind of people over in?
I'm the discharge planner for the medicine surgery unit, also rehabilitation, rehab unit. So the entire hospital except for the mental health, except for behavioral health.
Okay. Well, now
Was-
you're involved with a lot of different things too, besides the social work. That's just your job, but
Yes.
I know that has filtered into your whole life and into your organizations and what have you.
Yes, I'm a member of Malik Melody's Sisterhood Incorporated,
Right.
and that's where our mutual friend
Right,
referred me.
right.
And I've been in that organization, which I joined at Hofstra University in 1983.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Wow.
so I've been a member for a long time, and it's a sisterhood for life.
Okay.
So a lot of my development, a lot of friends, we continue to, get together, have different events.
Right. I went to
so-
one. I
Yes.
missed you there, but I had to leave a little earlier.
Yeah.
But I know that you're all about empowering each other and
Yes,
empowering
other
people.
women
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
community.
yeah.
We do a lot of community work,
Right.
volunteering, social responsibilities, civic responsibility in the
Right.
community.
That's so cool.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yes.
And
And in fact, the walk that I'm doing,
Right.
many are on the committee.
Oh, really?
And yeah,
Okay.
so they're helping me to put it together.
Okay.
And it's beautiful. It's really great.
That is cool. No, I
Yeah.
really I felt so embraced by the folks that I did meet. And it was just like they just brought me into their circle, and everybody, Natalie for sure.
Yes,
And then
yes.
everybody was just like, it was like I knew everybody for forever. It
Yes.
was really so cool. It really was. I was talking about everything.
Yes.
And the kids, and it was just a family.
Yes,
It's like a
yes,
real
it's
cool
one big family.
Yeah.
And our brotherhood is Malik fraternity, also
Okay.
Malik Sigma Psi,
Oh.
and they are also involved in helping me to put the walk together.
Okay.
And so it's one big family, it's the
So-
Malik family.
That's
So
really
what is this walk that you're doing, Mary?
It's the 4th annual community walk and health fair for diabetes.
Okay.
Freeport Medical Supply Incorporated and Extra Care Pharmacy, along with American Diabetes Association.
Okay.
We bring to Freeport, we do a walk, which to benefit the American Diabetes Associated. So all of the fundraising and the money that come in is going to go towards helping to cure diabetes and
Right.
research for diabetes.
right.
So it's a very good cause.
And where's the walk at?
It's going to be on 75 South Main Street in Freeport, and we're going to be walking in the community. It's around the block, actually. And then after the walk, we'll have the health fair. We'll be on Main Street between Merrick and Sunrise Highway.
And when is the
This is on
walk?
August 28th.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
So-
that's coming up.
It's coming
Yeah.
up,
And you
yes.
said this is the 4th walk that
This
you're
is the
having?
4th annual. This is the first one I'm coordinating.
Okay.
But this is the 4th annual, yes. And Dr. Chuck Madhu is the owner of Freeport Medical Supply and Extra Care Pharmacy, and he has a passion for educating people about diabetes.
Right.
It's
It's,
important.
Right.
Yes.
Have you had any of your family members been victim of diabetes?
Yes, my uncle passed away from complications of diabetes on my mother's side, and my mother has diabetes.
At this point?
Okay.
Yes, and myself, I was diagnosed with pre-diabetic
Yeah.
at one point, as well as pre-hypertension, and that's why I had lost the weight. You know, from one of the products that I have, Skinny Body Care, something had to be done because I didn't want to be put on the medication.
Right.
So I lost the weight, and I did the 90-day challenge. And within 90 days, I went from 160 pounds to 142 pounds.
Wow.
So I lost weight and inches
Right,
by taking
right.
the Skinny
Oh,
Fiber.
you look wonderful.
Thank
you really
you.
do look wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been obese my whole entire life, and I went from 300 pounds all the way down to. I'm not going to say right now, but it's a journey. It's a
Yes.
journey.
And it's
yeah.
ongoing.
Yeah, no.
And it's ongoing.
And you know
Yes.
what? I feel also, have you changed your habits of eating? And because with the diabetes and what have you, I
Yes.
find that a lot of people, because it's an autoimmune disease, I find that it's also due to the chemicals that we're putting into our bodies. So
Right.
it's causing a lot of havoc and causing us to be pre-diabetic and diabetic and hypertensive, and
Yes.
because our bodies just don't know what to do with all the chemicals we're putting in.
Right.
Even like
Right.
the fruits and the vegetables and all these things that we think are healthy, because they have certain potentially harmful things in there, because let's say the GMOs or the pesticides and
Right.
or what have you, it causes a lot of issues.
is.
So we have to kind of like be educated on what kind of fruits and vegetables we are using.
Right. And I find myself eating more organic.
Yeah, and that's what I do.
Yes.
That's what I'm leaning towards too. I have to, because it's scary out there.
Yes.
You know, so you have children or
No, I don't.
no?
Yeah.
Neither do I. It's okay. You know, she's the only one. But the thing is, you probably are embracing a lot of children, and you're a mentor
Yes,
to a lot
I
of
do,
children.
and also I raised helped my mother raise my sister kids.
Okay.
My sister passed away,
Oh, okay.
so I raised her daughter as well as her
Okay.
son.
Beautiful.
And her son is my godson,
Okay.
and I also have another godson from my best friend.
Really.
So I
beautiful.
do have children in my
yeah,
life.
yeah, well, that's how I feel also. I have a lot of children in my life that I said, okay, take care of me. But so in terms of the Malik, I wanted to ask you a couple questions. What is Malik mean? Is there what does Malik mean, or is it a word or just a made-up word, or does it stand for something?
Well, there's separate. There's Malik Fraternity Incorporated. That is the brotherhood of it. And then there's Malik Melody Sisterhood Incorporated, and we're the sisterhood to the brothers, but we're also an independent organization in which we have our own goals and our own, bylaws and rules and so forth.
Right.
But one of the things that we do, we believe in terms of empowerment and civic responsibility, giving back to the community. So these are the things that we do for the community. It started on college campuses.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So they're in a lot of different colleges?
Yes.
Because I had not heard of it, and then I just, when Natalie had mentioned it, I had to go and look into it, but I didn't really go into it. That's why I was just wondering what the origin.
We're in New York, originally in New York, but also we've spread out into other areas. There's chapters down south now.
Okay.
So there's chapters Buffalo.
So it's similar
moving.
to like the AKAs, and I know that you also are
yes,
AKA.
I am an AKA, yes, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and it's not a sorority.
No.
Malik Melodies is not a sorority, it's a sisterhood.
Okay.
And Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is a sorority, in which I am a part of.
Okay.
So that's how I'm able to be a part of both.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Oh, okay. So you wouldn't be able to do both. It would be a conflict of interest if you were in
You
another
cannot
sorority.
be in two sororities.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But the Malik is a foundation for health-wise, right?
Or just empowerment.
Or empowerment and health. This is where the organization comes in, where you're doing the Diabetes Foundation.
It's one of our initiatives that we are concerned about, and we do we look at. Yes.
Okay.
Health is a very important issue, and that's how I got involved in terms of asking to coordinate this year's event.
Right. Were you also? Is the Queens Hospital Center involved with it, or is it's separate from?
No, it's
hospital
separate
center?
from Queens Hospital.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do have coworkers who will come out and be coming out to support me.
Well, I'm going to be
we
there
have,
also.
Yes, great.
I'm going to definitely bend.
We have several sponsors.
Yeah.
We have SEMP, which is a construction management company.
Okay.
They're one of our platinum sponsors. We also have EOC, Economic Opportunity Commission, which is of Nassau County, which is located in Hempstead, as well as Freeport and Roosevelt.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So we
cool.
have Dr. Lisa Kirkland is one of our bronze sponsors.
Okay.
Our silver sponsor is LaSalle Bakery, which is located in Freeport on Main Street,
Okay.
Sevilla Bakery, and they also have one in Hempstead. So we have several sponsors. Panera Bread has sponsored us as a
Nice.
bronze sponsor.
Okay.
Affinity Healthcare also.
So you're going to have a whole
So
lot
we
of
have a
folks out
lot
there.
of people. Fidelis is also another bronze sponsor.
Do a lot of people come out and support? How
Yes.
many people are usually?
Yeah, so we're expecting at least 400 to 500 people
Wow,
to
Okay.
come out
Very
and to
nice.
support the event.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Now,
we've
what
been
other
promoting a
event-
lot.
I'm sorry.
We've been promoting a lot for the event.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've also, WBLS, we hope to be there. We did put in an application for them and we're just waiting to hear back from their response.
Right.
So we hope they will be there. Mayor Kennedy will come and give greetings and openings in the
Okay,
beginning.
okay.
Dorothy Goolsby has also sponsoring us and will give us the showmobile in which the band will be playing on and the DJ. We have Dave Brown and the Versatiles is going to be
Okay.
performing.
Wow.
And DJ Raw Kiss is the DJ.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
And what time does it start?
It's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
it's all
early.
day.
Wow.
Yes. So it's going to be a fun,
Yeah.
family-filled day.
Yeah.
We're going to have a kids' corner, face painting. There's going to be health screenings.
Okay, well, you know what? We're going to talk about it a little more.
Okay.
We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Hi, welcome back to Passion for Life with Dee and Friends. And oh my gosh, I have my friends and we're just chilling out here and talking about some stuff. And it's really, really cool. I'm so glad, Mary, you made it.
Yes.
And this is very important. And it's funny, you said that you don't live in Freeport, but do they always have this event in Freeport?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
okay.
always in Freeport.
Okay, cool.
And on Main Street, Chuck Madhu, who is the owner of Freeport Medical Supply and Extra Care Pharmacy, is located at 75 South Main Street. And he began it, 4 years ago. This is the 4th year.
Have you been in attendance always, or?
Yes, I have.
And how did you find out about it initially?
Initially from him. He's my pharmacist.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So, I knew about it from him, as well as his family member. My best friend is his brother-in-law. That's her brother-in-law. So,
Quick question. So, does he believe in more natural things, or is he a strict pharmacist, or? Because you're saying he's a pharmacist, but some pharmacists are more into the natural things, or?
well, I would think both, because he's allowed me to put my product, Skinny Fiber, into the
really?
pharmacy.
Nice.
So
Okay.
people are able to actually go there and purchase it.
Really?
And they have.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very cool.
So I have it in his Freeport pharmacy. He also owns a pharmacy in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So it's also in his Brooklyn pharmacy as well.
Very good.
So
he's
people are
believing
able
in
to
natural
purchase it.
stuff and what have
Yes.
you.
Because the
That's very
Skinny
good.
Fiber is all natural products.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, and what type of product is it? Is it a liquid, or give us a little bit of information on the type of product?
It's a pill form.
Okay.
It's pill form, and I take 2 pills, tablets, before eating, 30 minutes before eating.
Okay.
So it helps you, it has the natural ingredients, which is the Chartres Bouquet, the Caralluma, and the Glaucomania, which Dr. Oz has talked about that on his show.
Okay.
So it makes you feel full, so you don't eat as much when you do eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I was able to lose the pounds and inches.
And you said it has fiber, so it makes you move your bowels and all that kind of good stuff too.
Yes, it does, but you're not constantly
No, no,
going
no.
to.
No, I
it's a
understand that.
natural
Yeah.
process. So you're losing maybe about 2 pounds a week. So it's coming off naturally. So
Okay.
you're not going to immediately gain the weight back.
Right.
A lot of people, they ask me about jitters and things like that.
No, it has no
It has
caffeine.
none of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so that was the first time I ever taken a weight loss product.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I really didn't understand when people would ask me, you know, did you have jitters? Were you running to the bathroom?
Right.
So I didn't have any of that.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
And so, is it the only 2 pharmacies you can purchase it from is from the gentleman that's where? Here in Hempstead?
No, in Freeport.
In
at
Freeport
75
and in
South
Brooklyn?
Main Street, and in Brooklyn is
Okay,
Extra
so
Care
those
Pharmacy.
is the only-
But you can also go online.
Okay,
You purchase it
okay.
online, loseweightwithlizzie.com, and you can purchase it directly online.
Okay. Okay. And anybody can take
Anybody can take it.
Okay.
Yes, and for those people who have health problems or concerns, I always encourage you to speak to your doctor first
it before you take
before you take
Absolutely.
it. Yes, because some
Absolutely.
people are on certain medications, and you want to make sure it's not going to have any reactions with this medication.
Right, right, exactly.
Yes.
So,
Wonderful.
but that's interesting that is he a distributor also at this point, or he's just allowing you to?
No, he's allowing me to be
Yeah.
in there, and I'm an
Okay.
independent distributor
Right, no,
for Skinny Body Care.
Because I'm
Yes.
an independent
Oh,
distributor
okay.
too.
Okay. Very
For
good.
another thing,
Uh-huh.
but I don't really discuss it.
Oh, okay.
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 We don't want it to be an info commercial. but you know, I do support our independent
Yes.
consultants.
You know, and everything is not for everyone.
And that's
Absolutely.
You know, so you
This
have
is
to
true.
find out what works
What's
for
what
you
work,
and what
yeah.
works for your body.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
Well, actually, at this point, I really do believe that supplements are definitely important to help people to get to their goals.
Yes.
But then I also think that there's a lot of, you know, you have to take your body, your mind, your spirit, and also really look at, well, it's primary food, and then you have your secondary food. The primary food is your relationships and your career and being very happy with your life.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And there's so many different aspects, but it's not necessarily food, but it's all about just who you are and your physical activity, and it's just different things that really need to be in place so that your body will work very efficient.
Yes.
And then you go into the secondary foods, which are the foods that the real foods that you're putting into your body. So that's extremely important.
Yes.
Supplements are important.
Yes.
But if you start at a base that you really don't have certain things in place, you can't get in full balance. And your
Right.
body will not work as efficiently because your body will take care of you if you take care of itself.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
so it's the
Absolutely.
fuel.
Yes.
So I am an advocate of that because otherwise, you know, we'll all be broke down really bad. And you
Right.
see our
That's
people,
right.
our people are being broke down because they're doing such
Yes.
bad
and
things
healthcare
to-
it's a big issue now.
Yeah.
Many people don't have insurance.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're coming and using the emergency rooms as their primary physician, which is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you have to really take care of yourself.
Yeah, but see, people don't really understand that what they need to do because they're under the fallacy of this is okay. They're allowing this. The government allows this.
Right.
So if the government allows it, it can't be bad. So the processed foods and everything that people are eating, and it's crap food, you know, and that's why everybody is getting these diseases that they didn't have before, unfortunately. So it's just very sad that people have to go through all that because they're not healthy because they're in this mindset that, oh, it's okay because, you know, it's there to eat.
Yeah. That's why, you know, it's important. They are now regulating it more, making people put on the labels what is actually in it, also reporting the calories. So a lot of that, this is recent that it's been, you know.
We're still so far behind.
We are.
We are so far behind, you know, considering in Europe that they are labeling GMOs and they're labeling what kind of processed foods, the chemicals and what have you, the artificial foods, and they're not allowing actually certain things. They're just not allowing certain things into their, you know, it's banned. So why can't they ban these things in the United States?
That's true.
So that's my challenge, you know, that they know it's bad and they still allow it.
Some countries don't even have fast food restaurants.
Exactly. So because they know it, or even if they do have fast food, they're not allowing certain things to be put into their foods. You know, stimulants that make you overweight. And have the children having gastritis and acid reflux and heart attacks at 13 and 14 years old, unfortunately.
Well, not only that, too, is that what you have to look at is our physicians are not physicians like we used to have, okay? Whereas, you know, you may have gone to a physician where your mother went to that physician, your grandmother went to that physician. You know, nowadays it's so unfortunate that the pharmaceuticals come to the doctors to sell these medications, okay, because they're trying to put bread and butter on the table, but it's also giving the doctors a kickback. You know, so they're pushing these products to us that are no good for us, opposed to a doctor from back in the day that you see for 20, 30 years that knew your grandmother, that knew your grandfather. So they genuinely had a care for you. Okay? We don't have those kind of physicians anymore. And then, like you said, people are going to the emergency room for care, which means that you're just going to the emergency room to get that one illness taken care of and getting a medication that you're taking for 30 days, okay? And who knows what that medication is doing, because this doctor doesn't know you. They just know that you came in with this pain and okay, so he's going to write you a prescription.
Well, see, the thing is, they're not finding out the major cause of these things.
Absolutely.
And see, with the diabetes, okay, at this point we have diabetes. So it's an autoimmune disease. Why are so many people getting diabetes at this point? So is it because we're eating poorly? Is it because there is the processed foods that are actually causing a particular compound that is feeding the cells that will cause the diabetes to occur? Because we have so many autoimmune diseases nowadays that we don't really even know why half of these things are here. But we do know, because it is because of all the chemicals that our body doesn't recognize. So the body just takes it into it takes it in, and at that point you're kind of like, okay, what do I do with it? The body doesn't know what to do with it, so it just takes it into the cell and it stays there, and it becomes a part of your cell, and then it deforms your body from doing the proper function. So at this point now, your body is getting toxic, and it's causing disease. You know, so the diabetes, so many people, I don't even know the percentage of people have diabetes or pre-diabetic, or and it's because our bodies have they're trying to fight these things to
Right.
get
Right.
But also,
better.
children nowadays are being diagnosed
Yes,
with it
they
at
are
an
at an early age.
Where did
That's
this
right.
start coming from? You know,
because
Is
we're
that
eating the same
right,
crap.
but
Right.
you
You
know?
have to be educated on nutrition.
Yes.
You have to change your eating
Yes,
habits.
yes.
Because the complications are so much severe. People are losing limbs. You have to be
Absolutely.
amputated,
Yeah.
blindness.
Absolutely.
You know, it affects your kidney. You know, so there's so many other, you know, horrific complications. So you have to begin to re-educate yourself
Right.
about nutrition and how to better eat.
Right.
That's a struggle for a lot of people. I know that's ongoing for my mother, who's you know, raised in the South, cooks, you know, Southern ways. She
Right.
has to. She's still,
Absolutely.
you know, she's done better, but there's still some things she just refuses to let go.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and
exactly.
at that age, you know, you can't, you know, trying to redirect them and make them. You can't make them. You know, they have to do it on their own.
Right.
But you
Exactly.
have to keep encouraging them. You have to keep redirecting them to eating the right foods.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so it's an ongoing challenge, but
So-
you have to
Yeah.
continue to, you know, encourage it
Definitely.
and change those eating habits.
At this event, are they going to have seminars and different? And do they do? I know they.
It's
you
an
said-
outdoor event,
Uh-huh.
so we'll have different people speaking, and there'll be different tables also educating people about
Right.
the effects of diabetes
good.
and how you can change your nutritional habits.
Right.
So we'll be
Cool.
having information, all of that.
Yeah.
So will there
Yes.
also be testing? Okay, will they have some testing?
gonna have
so
health
people-
screenings.
Yeah.
There's some
Yes.
people that have it that don't know they have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yes.
if there's some
Yes, there
testing
is.
where somebody you can say, okay, you're pre-diabetic,
Yes.
and then at that point they can start learning and be educated on this. It doesn't have to be
Right. So
You
there
know.
will be screening tools there that
Yeah.
people can be able to take
Right.
great.
so they can get educated.
Yeah.
So that's what the day is all about,
Yeah.
educating people
That's cool.
and making you aware. Like you said, there's
Absolutely.
many people that are pre-diabetic and don't know it.
Right.
Absolutely.
So at this point, it's going to be a walk that starts at 8 o'clock.
The walk starts promptly at 10.
Oh, at 10
So the
o'clock.
program is going to start at 9. We're going to be registering people,
Registration.
right,
Okay.
from 8 a.m. Up until the walk
Okay.
happens. But we're going to start the program itself at 9 o'clock. Again, Mayor Kennedy is going to come and do the welcoming and opening and you know, thanking people for coming out. We're also going to have a candlelight ceremony. We're going to, you know, give recognition to people who've passed away due to complications of diabetes.
That's
As you know, Vaughn Hopper from WBLS recently passed away due
Recently,
to
right.
diabetic complications.
Absolutely.
There's so many other people that
Yeah,
has and
yeah.
many loved ones. So we just want to light a candle and,
That's cool.
you know,
Very
for
nice.
that, have a moment
Right.
of silence for those people who
Exactly.
passed away for diabetes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's
So-
it's very, very, very hard. I know that diabetes, cancer, there's so many diseases out here that could be prevented if we just had more knowledge
Yes.
and educated people to the fact that it's not a death sentence, that they
Right.
have to go and if they have diabetes, they can lose limbs and lose their
Yes,
sight
yes.
and just be so unhealthy
Mm-hmm,
and tired all the time and then to have their children have the same.
Right.
Yes. So you have to stop the cycle.
Yes,
Right.
we
Yes.
definitely do.
And you have to get checked up, you know, go to the doctor, keep those annual appointments, checkups. You know, some people don't get checked up.
no,
But
no.
like
You
you
know,
said,
so-
because they don't have the insurance to
Yes.
go, you know, and not without having that insurance, they only go to the emergency room when they feel a pain.
Yes.
You know,
that's
at
true.
that point it may be too late. You know,
Right.
that's when then in the emergency room the doctor comes and says, "You're diabetic." You know, something like
Yes,
that.
that's
But
right.
not only that, I wanted to stress this is like you said, the eating habits. Okay, so educating them on all foods can be good. Okay, well, let me not say all foods, but foods can be good. It's just that they're used to eating a certain way. So opposed to, say, trying kale, you know, in your salad, you know, they're eating the same things over and over and over again because that's what they like and that's what they're used to.
Well, half the foods are stimulated to eat that poor food.
That's true.
Once you start eating it, you can't stop.
You can't
You know,
stop.
like
Exactly.
the potato chips.
Yeah.
You know, so
But you have to get other
unfortunately-
substitutes. You know,
Exactly.
You know,
That's
you have
right.
to change
Exactly.
the, you know, instead of the chips, you know, get nuts.
Introduce them
You know,
to
so you want to
different
do
things.
alternatives
Exactly.
instead of those things.
Well, I
Exactly.
know that I try to eat anything. If I'm going to eat chips, I'm going to go with the GMO free, you know, the non-GMO chips, or I go for kale chips,
Okay,
or
yes.
something that's baked, or rather than
Right.
fried, or
Okay.
what have you. Or I definitely look at the chemicals that are
Yes.
involved with it, you know. And if I do decide to have a cookie, I'm going to try to have a better cookie, you know, have a real cookie that my body will
Right.
recognize, so that if I eat something that's not really good for me,
Yes.
that it will come out, you know, because a lot of times the foods that you eat are not good for you.
Right.
It stays with you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And that's what
Yes.
causes the issues,
Yes.
you know, the disease.
Yes.
So we have to really be very proactive with that
Right.
and educate people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now you've been involved though with a lot, because I was looking at a little bit of your bio, and but you've been involved with a lot of different things, you know, and we're going to get into that in a few minutes.
Okay.
So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be
Okay.
right back. Okay.
Okay.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com. Welcome.
Hi, welcome back to Passion for Life with Jean and Friends. And oh my gosh, the time is just flying by. And I'm just so happy, Mary and Jean, that you're here and sharing this wonderful information that people need to know. You know, and it's just empowering. That's all what we want to do, make people happy and empower them to have a better life. You know, so you said you had some statistics.
Yes, I just wanted to talk about the statistics briefly. Nearly 26 million Americans are living with diabetes, and another 79 million Americans are pre-diabetes. You know, so and the complications that can lead to is blindness, amputation, kidney failure, heart attack, and stroke. So to name a few.
Right.
You know, the important thing is once you realize that you have it, you can prevent those things by taking action and getting yourself healthy, so that you don't get those things.
Yeah, there's so many things natural that can actually reverse that.
Yes.
And necessarily heal it, but to just reverse those effects so that it doesn't go to that level.
Absolutely.
And that's so important. You know, people say, oh, they give up since they have it. And it's like, oh, well, you know, I'm just going to continue eating the way and just take a pill, take a shot, do this, what have you. It doesn't make any sense. It's when they can do so much to make themselves better and feel better and look better, and rather than complain and be unhealthy and die earlier.
That's
Because you're going to end up dying earlier, unfortunately. You know, so that's
unfortunately that is the end result. But if you change those habits, you can prevent you from even getting on the medication.
Yes, without a doubt.
Yes.
And that's why, you know, I just did a certificate program to do a health coaching. Because I became, and I'm thinking about going back for my master's in like a holistic nutrition type of thing. Because I found that it's extremely important to have this knowledge. And I became aware with me going and doing a detox for 8 months with food. You know, people are like, oh, you did a detox, what did you do? No, I ate food. I worked with a coach, and they helped me change my lifestyle. And it's all about changing your lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And you have to be aware that you're ready to change, because a lot of people aren't really ready. You know, they rather complain.
Yes. Unfortunately.
And just deal with the consequences, you know, but they can make those changes.
Right. When I became a part of Skinny Body Care, I had this notion that everybody's going to want to have this information. They're going to want to, you know, eat right, get well. And it was just disappointing how people were not as receptive. You know, they talk about wanting to do it, but when it comes down to it, they don't do it. And I tell everyone, you know, one of my coworkers got upset to me when I said, you can't put a price on health.
No, you can't.
Absolutely.
You cannot.
Absolutely.
You know, it took you years to get into the state that you are. So you can't expect for a miracle overnight. So the same amount of energy and time that you put into getting to being unhealthy, you have to do that to become healthy again.
No,
so you have to be willing to put the work in.
Yeah.
Right. That's absolutely the truth.
And it's sad because people don't want to put that. They want instant gratification.
Yes.
You know, they really do, and it's not that instant anymore.
No.
It is a process, and the thing is, once you put that time into it and focus into it, it will be okay.
Yes.
And you can make the changes. I know, though, it's so easy to go back because I know I did that 8 months and I lost a significant amount. I lost about 60 pounds.
Okay.
And it was good.
Yes.
But I was like, oh, now I can go and have a little something.
Yeah,
So but
starts off with treating yourself because you're doing so well, right? You know, you treat yourself, right?
I walked a mile so I can have some ice cream.
But you know, I had the nerve to do the White Castle.
Oh.
And I've told people about this before. I couldn't even get away from the window before I just like it just came right out because it was so
See,
toxic.
your body rejected.
It was like, oh my gosh, you know, this was not a good thing.
Right.
So it cured me.
Yes.
It cured me.
Yes.
It did. And I was like, okay, I won't do that again.
Right.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I won't do that again.
Right.
In certain places, I just can't eat anymore.
Yeah.
And if they want to be my sponsor, they won't be. Pancake House? Nope, I can't do it. I just can't do certain things because I have to have fresh food.
Yes.
I have to have real food.
So now your system is used to that, and that's what it wants.
Exactly.
It tells on.
Right.
You know,
your body
it definitely
rejects
tells on
anything
me.
else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. So I have to eat real foods. If I'm going to go and have something junky, it got to be real at least. Real junky. But in terms of activity, do they focus on activity with the diabetes? Because they find that, I know with diabetes, that activity is also part of it to help.
Yes.
You know, like combat it.
Yes, it's important to do some type of activity.
Right.
If it's just walking.
Right.
And walking has a lot of benefits.
Right.
Absolutely.
So you should be doing at least 10,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
You can get the app on your phone. I have on my Galaxy S Health, and I count my steps every day.
Yeah.
So just by walking alone, it can help you to lose weight.
Yeah.
So you want to do some type of activity. Instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs.
Right. Instead
so
of parking right up there in the front, go ahead and park to the back and then
That's
walk.
Right, and walk up.
So
to the
that
store.
helps also.
Yeah.
Yes. So little things you can do and change.
You can do
That can make a
Pokemon too.
difference. Okay. Well, I hear a lot of people doing that on the news.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But be safe when doing
you have to
it.
Be safe.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with
Well,
I'm
I
familiar
am
with it,
familiar
but
with
I
that's
heard
not.
the news. Okay.
I'm so bad. But you know, it's all about just changing that lifestyle.
Yes.
And embracing it, and then sharing.
Right.
You know, because you have to share.
Yes.
You know, because when you share, you care. And you know, people, if they don't listen, it's like, okay, well,
At least you did.
You tried.
You tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
But like you said, the bottom line is them wanting to do it
Yes,
themselves.
That's right.
Okay, that's really the bottom line. You
Yeah.
can give somebody so much information, okay, and unless they really want to
Yeah,
do it,
that's true.
what you're telling them is going in
That's
one
true.
ear and out the
Yeah,
other.
So true. You're
You
right
know,
about that.
so
Yeah.
unless they, a lot of times you may find if they have a real scare, maybe,
Yes.
okay, but then when they start feeling better,
Yeah.
then they go
Right.
back to those old
old ways.
habits.
Yeah.
Okay,
true.
That's true.
but it has to be, somebody has to say and truthfully mean it, I'm ready to make this change.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't force anybody.
Exactly.
Right. No,
Make
you
that
can't.
change.
Yeah.
That's
Because they're not going to stick with the diet. They're
Absolutely.
not going to they're going to be cheating on the side. And when they wonder why they're not, losing the weight and
Right.
not being healthy, it's because they're not committed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Mary,
Yeah.
we didn't get a chance to really talk about you and all the wonderful things that you have done because we only have 3 more minutes.
Okay.
But what we're going to do is we're going to tell how can they get in contact with you, Mary?
Okay. Yes. You can contact me through Facebook, Mary Richardson. I do have a group. You can join the group Lose Weight with Lizzie, healthy recipes as well. Also, we do have a page for the walk on Facebook as well. So do come out on August 28th. Also, loseweightwithlizzie.com. And for the walk, you want to go to, I'll give you the direct website, is maine.diabetes.org/go/Freeport Extra Care Pharmacy Walk.
Very good. Do you have a telephone number or anything?
Yes, 516-582-5076.
Well, I have to say, this has been wonderful. New friends, old friends, and sharing passions and helping people to just be educated with some knowledge that will possibly help change their lives.
Yes.
And we just have to continue to help them.
Right.
You know, and we're not going to force you to change your life, but if you see that you need to change, you know, like reach out to us and we'll help you.
Right.
And we'll give you the education that we learned because it's all a process. And we need to help each other.
Yeah.
Right.
And we have to be happy.
That's right.
I want to be happy.
I do too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so do
Like,
Yeah.
I want to
Absolutely.
stay at that happy place. It's
Yeah.
okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It
And
makes you
being
younger.
healthy will make you happy.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's
Yes.
important to know too.
Yes.
If you're healthy, that's going to make you happy,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So it's all within.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to be tomorrow at a place over on Springfield Park, and I'm going to be scanning people to find out how healthy their bodies are.
Okay.
And it's a charity also thing. And next week, not next week, the 28th, I'm going to
28th.
I'm going to be
You'll
there
as
scanning
well.
people
Yeah.
and helping them, you know, find ways to get their bodies better,
Right.
you know, combat that diabetes, combat the hypertension and what have you.
Yeah.
So we have to support each other
Yes.
and just come out there and get healthy and find out information and share your passion. So come back next week. I may not be here because I'm going to take a little trip, but somebody's going to be here sharing some good passion. So see you next week. Oh, in 2 weeks. Take care. See ya. Bye.